Dang it, I misclicked. Misclicked, and now I don't know where my decibel setting was for the mic. I guess it's enough making people wait. Let's bring it in. Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to TTRPG Tuesday. We're here once more for the first time in a long time. Tonight is really just going to be about getting back in the swing of it. TTRPG Tuesday is our bi-weekly show where we play Dungeons and Dragons and other RPG games, of course. But before we can get really started into it, I'm preparing to run Keep on the Borderland Dungeon Module B2 from back in the day. We're going to run classic Gary Gygax module. And to get there, I want to prep and build all the assets in this book so we can run it in Tabletop Simulator. That way when we go in and get a party together, we can have everything ready to go. So that's what we've been doing here. And tonight's stream is really about reminding myself where we're at. So without further ado, let's hit this workflow thing and zippy-doo it on in over there. All right, so if you guys recall, the last time we were here, we had filled out Encounter Area F Hobgoblin Lair. We're making our way through the book. We are populating what we have here. Evidently, Mr. at Voxelforge Miniatures wanna fuck gobos. See, that's what I was thinking, and I don't subscribe to this. I do not subscribe to this, not even a little bit. In fact, let's go ahead and pull up Goblin. What are we checking, the SRD? Is it SRD, or we're checking? We want Goblin Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms wiki. That's what we want. Here, let's just pop this up. All right. Boom. Prepare to get blasted by not dark mode. There we go. Goblins make excellent bed. But dude, why would you let a goblin in your bed? They're gonna stab you. Can I have a taste of that green peach? Gross. All right, second edition. Actually, if anything, we're probably more like first edition. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking read it out. In our fucking basic book right here, let's pull up Goblin. Goblins are a small, incredibly ugly human-like race. Their skin is a pale, earthy color, such as chalky tan or livid gray. Their eyes are red and glow when there's little light, somewhat like rats' eyes. They live underground and have well-developed infravision. They hate dwarves and will attack them on sight. Here, let's see. Armor class 6. They got 1 hit die. They got 1 attack. They save as a normal man, and their alignment is chaotic. They're chaos. I suppose that this game set, this rule set predates evilness, so I'll have to give y'all that. But if you check out First Ed, lawful evil. Second Ed, lawful evil. Fifth Ed, neutral evil. Goblins are evil, y'all. By their nature, they're evil. They have 6-inch tongues? No. They're just gonna smoke them dank Underdark shrooms. Yeah, they're gonna sneak a fucking dagger in your side when you ain't looking. Anyhow, we're working on Dungeon Module B2. Dude, is this buffering? Maybe it's just me. I don't have any drop frames over here. 100% no. You guys are... See, you guys think that goblins aren't evil, and they're gonna get you. Gonna get you one of these days. Alright, where are we at? We just did Encounter Area F. So next step, we're going... what comes after F? Goblins. Here, where are we at? Dungeon Module B2, EF, G? Right? Is that correct? Hobgoblin Lair is F. Let's go on down to... Dude, did they just skip over a whole bunch of stuff here? I see our F. We got our F. Are we missing a page or something here? Wait, does it just skip G? We have a G right here. Where is G? What's the problem? There's G right there, room 32. Room 32, 33, 34. There it is, Shunned Cavern. Shunned Cavern. Let's see what Shunned Cavern means. Looks like we've got beep. Empty gallery. Coins. Wet pool with fish. We got an owlbear, and that's it. So easy peasy. Let's toss that on our sheet. Oh fuck, we need to expand this sheet, don't we? How do we do this? We copy the background extender, and let's make our canvas size much bigger. Height will be, I don't know, fucking 8,000. Boom. Is this really not? There we go. Let's get our extension at the bottom there. All right, so to recap for y'all where we're at, what we're doing here, we are populating this here list so we can begin working on the models. So we're probably going to fill this thing out, right? Once we get through the whole book, the whole module, I should say. We're going to get this thing populated out. We're going to start working on miniatures, get things painted up, and then we're going to gather a party of folks to play some D&D right here on Country Fried Minis. We're going to be playing BX, so Basic Expert. Very simple, old school D&D. Should be a blast. And if it's the type of stuff you like to see, make sure to check out the Dicks in the Dark for their mega dungeon the last week of every month to get an idea of what we're doing here. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and get our Calibri font 32 according to our thingamabob. We're going to do Encounter Area G. And this was called, what was that? It was called Shunned Cavern. Shunned Cavern. Shunned Cavern. Shunting Cavern. Oh my god, I clicked off the damn thing. Shunned Cavern. Alright, so roll initiative for surprise intestinal cramps. Don't we have a roll? Isn't it exclamation point roll 1d20? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. No. It's dice. It's exclamation point dice. Isn't it? Am I wrong? Yeah, there it is. Just rolled an invalid or unexpected token? What? Is the dice broken? The dice is broken. Nightbot, you're fired. You're fired, Nightbot. What's broken? What is it, Nightbot.tv? What the fuck is going wrong with Nightbot? Add to chat. I'm already there, brother. I'm already there, brother. What's the problem here? Dude, it's making me go through so much sign in shit. Commands. Alright, what's going on with our commands here? Where's our dice? Dice. Yeah, it should query. What's the problem? Let's do, is it just number? Is that what it was? Is that what I'm doing wrong here? I bet that's what it is. I maybe need to ask the dicks how they set up their bot. Is it even going to look? There it goes. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 9 on a 20-sided dice. Is that surprise intestinal cramps? I don't know if it's a surprise, but it's definitely intestinal cramps. Okay. Well, with that out of the way and fucking dealt with, let's go back in and check again our Shunned Cavern. Because I don't think we have anything really to list out. Like, see, these encounters list like items and non-monster critters. But I don't think it's like, I'm not listing out descriptions of the rooms here. So I think we can get away with just listing out the... So we got the empty gallery, nothing in there. Shallow pool. I don't see anything. We got the 3 gray ooze. Okay, so we can put that in here. We'll start with shallow pool. Start with our shallow pool. Alright, shallow Shallow pool. 3 gray ooze. All right, so with that in mind, now we need to find our... Let's find our ooze. Let's find some ooze candidates, y'all. Also, ain't no push-ups here. Let's get rid of those push-up counter. Boom, boom. 0, 0. Okay, so. What are we looking for? Slime? Let's see what ooze gives us first. Redeem Popcat. No Popcats. No Popcats allowed. I want to keep this as cheap as possible. Of course. All will be Popcat? No, 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 no. No, no, no. You know what you're doing there. Ooh, I really like these. These are fun. Don't you think? Very fun. Let's go ahead and toss this as a candidate. Let's say model candidates. Blow me kisses, Popcat. Gross. 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 You know what you're doing here. And if you out there are catching this via the algorithm after the fact, you can know too by joining up as a member. For as little as $1 a month, you get access to a little badge next to your name, biscuit-based emojis, and cursed-ass videos. This is Black Crest Miniatures Small Oozlings. Black Crest Miniatures Small Oozlings. Let's find a second candidate before moving on. Very creme brulee, disgusting, absolutely foul. Absolutely foul. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Hey, doesn't Oh, dude. How about that? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Let's put that as the second one. Second candidate right there. What is this? Kana Minis. Kana Minis. Ooze. What is it? Oozling cats? Oozling cats? Yeah. Boom. Let's toss that in there. Kana's a nice gal. It looks really fun. Really fun. I like the character of these. They look like they'd be at a happy little discussion moment during the game. Yeah, very fun. And in fact, I'm just going to move on from that because those are both great options. All right, so we have next. We move on from shallow pool to. There's a pair. All right, we go into Owlbear's Den. It's just an owlbear, right? Yeah, let's do it. Owlbear's Den. Owlbear's Den. Boom. Owlbear. Let's find an owlbear. Dude, once we have all this like populated and we actually start painting, I'm super stoked for that. Tonight we're gonna go for, I don't know, hour and a half. Just get as far as we can. All right, let's check out our owlbear options. Should it be owlbear, one word? Probably, right? Oh, come on, that one's fucking awesome. That's super fun. Let's actually take that as our first candidate. Owlbear 1B. Epics and stuffs. Epics and stuffs. Okay, we'll do... That's not honey, that's right. It's poop. Epics and stuffs. Owlbear 1B. Boom. Let's get a second option as well. Let's get a second option before we move on. I want something more like traditional, more kind of intense. I actually have a model for it that we could maybe use. Here, let's see. Goodman Games, Owlbear model. I actually have this guy right here. I have this model. We may very well just run this one. They're all going to be painted and scanned in anyways. But let's find another option here before we commit. That one's nice. I'm not paying $14. Sorry. Not for this project. I'm not saying it's not worth the money, but whomst is that? Loot Studios? Yeah, they're not getting it from me. I rather like this one. That one's super fun. $8? It's a little steep for what I'm doing here. I could probably budget it though. That one's fun with the two models. I'm open to suggestions, of course. That one's really nice. He's got a derpy look. $8 is still... It's a little steep. What the fuck is this? There we go. Has issues. Has issues. I really like this sculpt though. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Keep moving. That one's nice. Man, lots of options here. That's fun too. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna go with my gut. And we're gonna grab that other one that I synced up here. Which one was it? This guy. Printing goes ever on. I've got a few of their models. This one's got really nice texture. It should be super fun to dry brush up. Very simple. Boom. Let's grab that. And we'll say the printing goes ever on. I'm pretty sure I have some bases from them. So I at least know that they have printable models. Shit. This one. What's this called? Owlbear. Owlbear. Boom. Good. Bam. Save that. Let's move on to Encounter Area H. We're getting close. We're getting hella close to done with this. Let's see. We've got G, H, I, J, K. And that looks like it. H, I, J, K. We could probably wrap this up tonight and actually set into painting. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly thing for now, but when we start playing the game, it's going to be back to our bi-weekly, like regular flow here for our D&D, our TTRPG Tuesday. I don't know how many people will need. Honestly, we probably need like a party of 5. And it's a long commitment too. So if you out there are interested, make sure to join the Discord community and start saying howdy. We gotta vet you and see if you're all right on stream. All right, so H, Bugbear Lair. Bugbear Lair. Bugbear Lair. Bugbear Lair. All right, what do we have in first room? First room is going to be our Gourd room. Okay, so guard room, 3 bugbears. Eating with guard down. So let's say guard room, 3 bugbear. I'll fiddle with my twiddle and diddle with the middle and make a magic riddle that'll turn the giant little. Presto the wizard. Ah, yes. And then his head explodes because we kill all wizards. 3 bugbear with mace, eating, and guard down. Let's see if we can't find some like a pack of bugbears of some sort. All right, bugbear. See what we get. Ooh, give me that dark mode, dog. Where'd my dark mode go? Is it just not going to give me dark mode here? Ah, yes. Enjoy the eye blasting. Surely there's like a lot of bugbears. I really don't like what he's done with like the facial features here. These guys look funky. That's so silly. Very silly models there. They do look like some derpy ass classic minis though. I could potentially run those. I'll put a pin in that one. Put a pin in that. This one's a little pricey, but you get a bunch. I mean, they just look like orcs to me. It does have female options though, which we'll probably need, to be honest. Ooh, I rather like this. I rather like these ones quite a bit. Let's toss this in as our first candidate. We've got a couple other dungeon dog options on this list. So let's go ahead and toss that on there. We'll do Dungeon Dog. What's it called? Bugbear Bundle. Bugbear Bundle. Boom. Let's add that. Let's get at least one more option, and then we can move on from there. Ideally, when we're dealing with these rooms with the monsters, we could toss in Gaz's bugbear. That's fucking ridiculous. Ah, yes. Perfect. She screams menace. Hey, look, good. Mr. Gaz has done it again. Perfectly censored, except for the crotchal area here. You know, that's happened enough that I wonder if it's on purpose at this point. Ooh, these are fabulous. Those are fun. This guy's nose is great. Might be our boys right here. Yeah, let's snag Void Forges right here. Void Forge. What was that called? Bundle? Bugbear Bundle. Bugbear Bundle. Boom. Maybe a third option. Let's cross-reference our, my Hocus Pocus is out of focus. Gaz the pervert. Is Gaz a pervert, though? I'll have to ask him myself. Hello, Mr. Gaz. Are you a pervert? And he'd be like, no, not at all. Alright, we got a chieftain. We got a chieftain. We got 3 males. We do have females. Uh-oh. Did my stream go now? Nope, there it is. So, I don't see any, like, Stormcrow 9008. Buying STLs can be so stressful. I have like 3 windows worth of tabs of STLs I want to buy for various ideas I have. Yeah, and this one is this one's turning into a big list at this point. We're probably looking at like 150 bucks to make this happen. But the idea in the end, okay, and the reason we've been building up to this is to have a comprehensive module put together. So obviously I'm going to farm it for a bunch of content and painting the models. In fact, I'll probably paint the minis, scan them in, and then sell them on eBay as well. So if people want to get their hands on printed and painted minis for their own D&D adventures, then that'll be available to folks. But we'll have a very comprehensive D&D module ready to go with like the keep and all these caverns, and just have the best experience we can manage for the players. Do something really nice, something really visually appealing for our return to TTRPG Tuesday. I'm aiming for like halfway through the year, I think, is what we're aiming for. Maybe like June-ish. Get some crew together, start going through the dungeon. He greases his head before going all in. Holy moly. That's some double entendre there. Okay. So we need to find females and young for our bugbears. So let's just keep an eye out for another bundle here. This one's a really good candidate. I really don't like this person's face work on these. I guess the ears are big enough, but they look more orcish to me. And technically we're only getting the one on foot female. So I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Oh, we got some females here. This is good. Let's toss that on the list. So, we shall continue with we need Chieftain's room first, actually. We need Chieftain's room. Let's do that. Chieftain's room. Chieftain and partner. Let's find a good chieftain model. I'm going to pop this open in a second tab so we don't lose it. And let's go back and see if we can't find a big old boy to be the chieftain. What is he equipped with? Let us find out. AC 5. Does it say what he has? Equal to an ogre. Pouch with the key. It doesn't actually say what he's equipped with. D10 plus 2. Maybe he's just actually pummeling you with his fists. Let's find a chieftain model. We need a nice chieftain model, yo. What are we looking for? He's a big boy. He's a big old boy. That's a good candidate. Let's go ahead and pop that in the list. Oh man. Boom. What was his name? Gurk. Gurk the Bugbear. Gurk the Bugbear. Bam. Boom. Alright. I think that's a decent one. I do want another option though. I don't think it's the right one. We're looking for a big old chungus of a lad. Twin Goddess could be an option. I wonder if Twin Goddess has got some female minis. We may be SOL on some female bugbears. Those guys are sick. Alright, let's run this one right here. Bam. Bite the Bullet. I've got some Bite the Bullet stuff. They're alright. Pretty sure I have their, they have like a kobold chieftain riding some kind of critter. Alright. Zerk, Bugbear Chief. I've got some Bite the Bullet Lord of the Rings stuff. They're pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Didn't they do Tao Tao? Oh, they have a fucking pack. Hold on. Oh, it's a little pricey. Those are good though. Let's see, didn't they do Tao Tao? I'm pretty sure they did. Can't I search their store? Tao Tao. Yeah. I've got this guy. This is a fabulous model. Prints out really nice. Alright. We're going to toss Zerk in there. This guy will probably be the one, honestly. Just because they're reputable. Again, though, $8 for a single model for this. I mean, if I paint it and put it on the eBay and make even $20 for it, I'll get my money back. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see if we can't find some female bugbears. And then, honestly, I think we're, this might be the only ones. Female bugbear. Those are great. Those are actually, yeah, these are all great. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. I think that's what we're going for. Who was this? Dungeon Classics? Dungeon Classics Bugbears Female. Dungeon Classics Bugbear Females. Boom. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to... We're gonna have to shrink the font here to fit that. Let's go down to like, I don't know, 24? Yeah, sick. And then we'll do the second one too. See, $8 for one or $10 for six. You know what I'm saying? Those are both great. Boom. Grab these two. That will do us well. Pow. Alright, so that puts us back to 32. I think with all the options for the bugbears plus the chieftain and the females, we can just list out the rooms now. So let's list these out. We have guard room, chieftain room, spoils. Nothing there. Common room. Common room, 3 males, 7 females, 3 young. Common room, 3 males, 7 females, 3 young. I don't know if necessarily I'm going to put the young in there. I may just use generic tokens for those. I do kind of want to put the players into a dilemma where they're like, how they're handling each of these encounters. Like, are they just going full exterminatus mode and taking out everybody, the women and the children? I really like that idea of touching on ethical dilemmas, especially with the old D&D stuff. Kill the wizard, yeah, indeed. I don't think we've got a wizard in here yet, Nathan. The closest was there's like a mad hermit, but he's not really a wizard. We may have to add a wizard in there somewhere. All right, so that's our common room. Doesn't matter, kill him. I'm going to be playing as a wizard soon, actually, in another D&D campaign. I'm really looking forward to it. I actually want to make like a mega nerd type character. I want to recreate a first edition magic user in 3.5. All right, 2 males, 3 females. 2 males, 3 females in the guard room. Guard room. 2 males, 3 females. All right, who's next? That's the wrong window. Slave pen. Interesting. Interesting. Slave pen. Slave pen. Slave pen. Boom. We're probably going to do all of these guys in there. So we've got 3 kobolds, 1 goblin, 4 orcs. 3 kobolds, 1 goblin, 4 orcs. We had 2 humans, 1 dwarf, 2 elves. 2 humans, 1 dwarf, 2 elves. Now, I don't think we've got humans, so we can reuse these again. We've got orcs, we've got kobolds, we've got goblins. So now we need we need to find a quality dwarf. Let's find a good dwarf real quick. Find a good dwarf. Dwarf slave. Well, I remember seeing these before. We might use those. We could possibly skip the slave keyword here I think, unfortunately, that pushes us into this kind of territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking not what we're going for, dude. Not even close. Let's just search up dwarf. Let's just search up dwarf. See more. Come on now. Fucking ridiculous. Why is it that the degeneracy of the internet just equates dwarf with, or dwarf, equates slave with sex slave, right? Like, that's, come on now. We don't have to go immediately there. Let's find a nice fantasy dwarf. Nice fantasy dwarf. Oh, those guys are great. These are fucking awesome. I think this is more what I'm after right here. This guy right here with the shovel, that guy's perfect. We'll go minis from the den, dwarfs 3. Minis from the den. Dwarfs, was it dwarfs? Yeah, dwarfs 3. Boom, we'll run that one. All right, we got to expand our background too here in a second. All right, we need 2 elves now. Elf. You heard it here, men with shovels are in. Hell yeah, dude. I need some, hey look, titties. It's absolutely ridiculous. Do I need to put on like a safe for work tag here? It is all horniness all the time, dude. I don't understand it. Let's see here. Miniatures of Madness. What do we have for elves? Mako's fault? I agree. You heard it here, folks. It's Mako's fault. He brings the horniness to Country Fried Minis and the internet at large. Let's see what we got for elves here. What the fuck are these? Titties. It's all titties all the way down, dude. Oh no, I feel a girth coming on. Yeah, exactly. It's because I bring the massive sacks to the yard. No goblin titties. Although I might include some goblin titties for the lols. I really like this model though. $5.99 for a single model though. It's like I get compensating people, don't get me wrong, but like this is a big project that's going to involve a lot of purchasing and stuff. Probably going to involve pulling out Patreon funds to pay for it. Maybe use negative keywords. Elf minus titties. It just scrubs the whole fucking list. Oh, dude. Nathan, this is for you. I'm gonna send this to you real quick. God damn, that's funny. Where he at? Where he at? Fucking health and safety elf? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'll post it in the models to see. Just try it. Doesn't work, boo earns. Models to see at Nathan. Boom. That's fucking. This is awesome, dude. He got a fucking clipboard, dude. Actually, I'm going to buy this. I'm gonna buy this right meow. Let me pop this in a new tab. I'm buying this model. I'm not even thinking about it, dude. $3? Fuck yeah, dude. Done. Done deal. Over into the other window. Damn white helmet elves. Yeah, this guy's very fun. I use this song in the Crater Cobras video. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. All right. Elfin Safety Guy will go in the next package I send you, sir. Very fun. Very fucking fun. Trying to bag those high elves. Yeah, exactly. All right, we just need a pair of elves, right? A pair of elves that are suggestive of, like, these are maybe capable fighters, but they're not super heroic, right? They're locked up. I could stand to use some Twin Goddess stuff in there. Oh, that guy's great. Ideally, I'm looking for a male and female from the same sculptor. For, let's be fair, less than $5. These might be the ones. Yeah, let's run it. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do Vevictus. I haven't printed any of their stuff, but it looks okay. Elf Drummer. Is that what it was called? The Elf Drummer. Excuse me. The Elf Drummer. Alright, let's pop that in there. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Can I redo that? Oh, thank goodness. Jesus. I was in full panic mode, but I just lost that stuff. There we go. There we fucking go. Holy moly. Oh, wait. Shit fire. Let's grab that again. Alright. Bam, bam, boom. There we go. Okay. And let's get one more Vevictus. Let's get one more to match that set. Oh, come on. It put me all the way up at the top. I'm gonna have to scroll way down. Where were those at? Let's get you loaded back in. Who's our other one here? Maybe this drummer and our ranger here. And I'm okay. I'll drop 8 on a pair. That's fine. We'll do the ranger. This guy's little squirrel is super fun. The elf ranger. Let's run that. Alright. Alright. My apologies, y'all. I gotta fucking take a piss. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put you on the BRB screen. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's what we call a gamer leak. The Cafe Bustelo, don't just blast out your back end. All right, so let's expand our background extender. Get this thing lined back up. There we go. And we're going to drop a save state and deselect. All right. So that's our dwarf and elves. Who do we got next? Slave pen. That one is done, right? We have a second. We have a second slave pen with hobgoblins. We've already got hobgoblins. And then we need a... We need gnolls. Do we already have gnolls? I think we may already have some gnolls in here. Orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, gnoll. We have at least one gnoll. I thought we had some gnolls. Was it really just the one? I think it may have been just the one already. Banner. We just got the one gnoll so far. Okay. So from here we're gonna do our slave pen number 2. What did we have? It was 3 hobgoblins, 2 gnolls, 1 bugbear, huge human. I've already forgotten. Thank you, brain. Thank you, brain. 3 hobgoblins, 2 gnolls, 1 bugbear, 1 huge human. All right, so for this list, we've already got our hobgoblins. We'll just reuse some bugbear. That's fine. What we need is some gnolls and the huge human. So let's start with some gnolls. Boom. Let's do gnolls. Hopefully you can find a nice little like bundle set. That's way too expensive. Look at this guy. That guy's awesome. Dude, not even a fucking... Is this AI? Is this AI at that price? That looks AI to me. Yeah, let's back out of that. I want to avoid AI if we can. Beast mode could be fun. It'll get expensive quick though. These guys are super fun. At this point, I need like I need a set like this, but it's not cartoony. Ooh. Is this the one? Is this our set? I could get down on this one. Let's go ahead and toss that in there. Cult Miniatures, Gnoll Marauders. Cult Miniatures, Gnoll Marauders. Boom. Oh shit, what did I do? I zoomed way out somehow. All right, that's our first option. Let's grab one more option here. And then hopefully what I'm planning here, or what I'm thinking here, is that we'll get this list done here. We'll take a week off. We'll come back to our regular TTRPG Tuesday in 2 weeks' time, so the 24th of the month, and we'll just dive into painting, and then make this a weekly show till we get our minis done. And again, these will all go up on the eBay store as well, so folks can pick up the finished models for themselves, and I'll probably put them at a decent rate. Oh, dude, Goon Master? Fuck yeah. I rather like these. They're a little cartoony. They are a little cartoony. Also, this looks really fucking cool. I'll have to check that in a moment. I really like Goon Master's work, to tell you the truth, but I think that's a little too cartoony. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Witness the pressurized power of the ropey Goon Master. That's just me, dog. That's just me. Well, I'd never claimed to be a master, actually. A gooner, though? Always be gooning. Oh, this one's sick. That's quite nice. Those are cool. Too expensive. Too expensive. That's really fun. I don't want to overthink this, really. Goon Master made a huge splat in the mini scenes. What do you mean? In a bad way? Or you talking about gooning? Null pups. Let's see. I mean, it's all pretty good. It's all pretty fucking good. These ones are really nice, actually. Yeah, okay. Let's not get pretzeled for options here. Let's toss these on here. Boom. Go for Flesh of Gods. Red Hood Nulls. A little expensive, but it is 3 models. I mean, again, none of these are actually expensive, but when considering the scope of a huge project, you know. Flesh of Gods. Red Hood Nulls. Is that what it was called? Flesh of Gods? Yeah. Boom. Alright, that's good. Let's find our huge human. Let's find our huge human. Let's search for human barbarian. I gotta admit, I'm very tempted to use Titania here. Alright, what do you guys think? Thornin? We'll run Thornin and print him extra large. Or, whoops. We either do Thornin. Okay. I'm just gonna add it here. Twin Goddess. Thornin. Or Titania. We're either going to do Thornin the Dead Barian, which I've been meaning to paint anyways, or we'll run Titania. We run Titania. Ooh, actually, I might pick up this one. It's a nice pose for Titania. I could see doing another Titania. That'd be fun. Lovely sculpt. Very awesome character. Super fun to paint. Alright, that's good. Let's keep moving. In fact, let's drop a save state. And see what we can do here. Where are we sitting at? An hour in? I don't want to run too late tonight, but I do want to get through this. If we can fucking manage. Okay, huge human, wild man, mighty muscles, shaggy hair and beard. I mean, it's got to be Thornin, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I think we're done here. Cave of the Minotaur. Cave of the Minotaur. The Minotaur. Okay, so that is encounter area H is done. Let's do encounter area I. Cave of the Minotaur. What are we looking at here? Sturge Cave. Sick. Sick. Classic Sturges, dude. Very nice. Sturge Cave. 13 Sturges. Sturge Cave. Sturge Cave. 13 Sturges. See if we can't find a good Sturge. Sturge. Who's got a good looking Sturge? These ones are pretty sick, actually. Yeah, these are pretty fucking good. I think that's our option right there. Not even gonna think about it. We're taking that. Dungeon Classics. Sturgis. Boom. Dungeon Classics. Sturgis. Boom. Alright. Who was after that? Something about fire beetles, I think I saw. Fire beetles, 3 in this area. Fire beetles. Alright. 2x fire beetles. 3 and 2 respectively. Let's find our fire beetles. Get some fire beetle. Dude, fucking Dungeon Classics. Wait a second. What's happening here with these being in 2 different stores? What's going on here? Is this maybe like someone sculpting for this other group? Maybe? What's the difference here? Or is this someone stealing stuff? Subscription service. I wonder what's going on here. I don't want to overthink it, so we're just going to go with this for now, but I need to put a pin in researching this. Dungeon Classics, Fire Beetles. That needs to be small. Okay, let's pop this down to 24 and blam. All right. Note, research Dungeon Classics. They have the same models as... Who was it? The Dragon Trapper's Lodge. The Dragon Trapper's Lodge. Find out what's up. Okay, there we go. Save the list. Let's expand this one more time. We're so close to done on getting this. So close to done here. Copy. Cut, paste. Where's my dang? There we go. Let's expand our board. About right there. Okay. Deselect, and we'll grab this text tool again. Let's go back to size 32 as the thing says. Who is next on this? We have Sturge Cave Fire Beetles. We got the Fire Beetles. So now we just have the Minotaur. And it is just straight up the Minotaur, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. What does that room look like? Is this is section I? Section I. This really is just caves. Oh, and it links back to... Which was H? H is the bugbear lair. Okay. Cool. We just need the Minotaur then. Just need the Minotaur. The Minotaur. He's got chainmail. Chainmail and a spear. So let's see if we can't find exactly that. The Minotaur. Wearing chainmail and wielding a spear. See if we can't find a good Minotaur option. Minotaur. Let's run it. Ah, shit. I closed those basing bits that I was just looking at. I want to look at that later. Let's see if we can't find a good Minotaur with a spear. Pretty uncommon, right? To have someone do a Minotaur with a spear. I'll accept just finding one with chainmail. That's pretty good right there, actually. That'd be really fun, wouldn't it? Very fun. I'm gonna pop this in as an option. We'll do twin goddess minis Maisie. Boom. Damn it, that's got to get shrunk down too. These links are too big. I am sad. Okay. 24. Boom. Pop that in. It's... Holy shit, that's still too big. Let's go down to 22. Yeah, 22 does the trick. All right. Very fun. We're probably not going to use that, but it is an option, especially if we're doing some other Twin Goddess stuff anyways. That's almost acceptable there. The feet aren't super great on that one. So now we're looking for a Minotaur wearing chainmail. I mean, obviously I can be adaptable, of course, but it would be cool to find things that are as close as possible. That one's decent. Druid could be a good option, though he's not... I think finding the armor is probably better than finding the spear. That's pretty sick. Big fat boy, that's awesome. I don't want to pay $14 to get it, though. Really hate to be, like, so penny pinching over this. Very funny to me that this is like such an uncommon combination. No chainmail nor spears. Neither nor. I don't know, we may just run that Twin Goddess model. Those are close. Yeah, it's funny to me, who would actually think about putting a Minotaur in... There you go, right there. Ridiculous. Damn, this sucks. Honestly, we're just gonna run with the fucking Twin Goddess model. Nothing is really leaping out at me. Like, these are great, but I'd love... Oh, boom. This boy's got a fucking spear. There we go. I was just gonna give up. Daybreak Miniatures. Oh, let's do back to 32. A not Tauren? Is that like is that a MMORPG reference or something? Breakers. Daybreak Miniatures. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I see it. I see it. Daybreak Miniatures. It really does look World of Warcraft, doesn't it? The Minotaurs of Fell Falls. I mean, it's the only one I've seen with a spear. Like, I can get behind that. Let's grab this. Boom, bam. Okay, so we got our Minotaur options. Let's drop a save state, and that is Encounter Area I think, wrapped up. God damn it, I clicked the wrong thing. What do we have? We have J and K. There's actually a fuck ton of rooms here. Tauren have more thick. 720. I can probably finish this in half an hour if we just blast through it. And then if we blast through this now and go ahead and suffer through 2 hours of this, then we're ready to dive in next week and we can start in on... Who's first? We can start in on Lizardmen. So I'm okay with that. Get those printed out, get them started up, toss them on the eBay store. The only way this is going to get done is by actually getting it done, you know? So let's do encounter area J null lair. Is that what it was? Yeah, null lair. Okay. And we found some nulls earlier. So let's just look through them really quick. A bunch of males and females. We had some nulls earlier. Those and these. So if we're picking up both of those, we end up with a whole bunch of nulls. We maybe need to find some female nulls. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just list all the rooms. So 4 nulls. Guard room first. We'll do guard room. 4 nulls. We'll do guard room 2. 3 males, 5 females. Guard room 2. 3 males, 5 females. Locked room. Nothing that we need here, I don't think. A barrel. Common room. 6 males, 11 females, 18 young. Common room. 6 males, 11 females, 18 young. Was it 18 or 16? 18, okay. And then we have a chieftain. Chieftain with 4 females. Okay. Chieftain. Leader with plate male, 4 females. All right, so we've got our nulls from earlier. We'll do. We need a null chieftain. Let's just see if there's a null chieftain model. Let's see if someone's just done a chieftain and labeled it chieftain. Honestly, that's pretty fucking sick, actually. Pretty sick. He's got the plate mail. It definitely doesn't look like the... Oh, that's a goblin. I was gonna say it doesn't really look like a null. Did I type goblin instead of null? I just got goblins on the brain. Thick ass goblins. Alright, none of that's working. Let's just search for null again. Let's get that chieftain. I really don't want to pay too much for this. Alright. And here we are again on chieftains. That guy's fucking awesome. Might have to run with that. Let's, fuck, dude. Did I just run it? I think we just run it. I like that big fat look he's got. Beast mode. Miniatures. Null 003. Or 03. Bam. That is not what I wanted there. Let's grab this guy. That's good enough. If anything, I could probably convert some plates and put them on him. All right, let's find some females. No. Ideally, I'm looking for a bundle, of course. Surely someone's got a decent price bundle with some female nulls. I should have thought to look for this earlier while we were pulling them out. Are these all female here? I think that's our females. Yeah, a little expensive for just 3, but it's fine. We'll go through. Well, I'll go through. And like balance the budget on them and see what we can't make happen. We'll get those abyssal nulls. Solid female versions right there. Excellent. All right, that's area J done. So we just need to do area K, and I think we can call it done then. Oh shit. One of those has text on it. Buoy. Salute the sun. Who's saluting my son? Oh. That's just PayPal letting me know I spent money like a fucking hour ago. Silly. Alright. Just about got that text there. There we go. Get our background expanded. This is a huge fucking list. This is a monumentous undertaking. And I mean, in the end, I could just run this module without like worrying about any of this stuff, but I don't know. I think making something epic out of this might be the way to attract some people to the game, and a way to I don't know, boost the show, you know. All right, so we're doing Shrine of Evil Chaos. Shrine of Evil Chaos. Shrine. Oh. This is actually Encounter Area K. Shrine of Evil Chaos. Alright. Let's see. Cave mouth. Guards. 8 zombies. Okay, so first item on the list, let's find some zombies. Are they zombies with equipment, or are they regular zombies? Battle axe. Protection from turning. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we need some... I don't want zombie apocalypse zombies. I want fantasy zombies. I think we're probably going to end up with a lot of like modern zombies, unfortunately. Gotta get a bundle here. I really don't want to drop a ton of money on zombies. Space zombies. I need... Damn, those are actually sick. Those are pretty fucking awesome. Let's see if there's a bunch more zombies in here, then I could justify dropping $12 on that. Let's see, zombies. Skeletons, zombies. Okay. Yeah, we've got multiple zombies. Let's hold on to this for a second. Let's see if we can't find a bigger bundle for around the like $15 mark or less. I'd like a bundle. I'd like a big ass bundle. With a bunch of zombies. $30, it's a little pricey. Not that they don't deserve that money for their work. But again, I'm here for discount stuff. Is that, are we just there with the like root zombie guys? What do these guys look like? 20 bucks? 20 bucks, but there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, we'll go with these two options. Okay, option one, Galad miniatures. Galad miniatures. Who was this? Zombies bundle. Zombies bundle. Bam. Sunny beaches. I botched something just now. Bam. Pop this in. And then option two was Gamak Imperial Zombies. Gamak Imperial Zombies. Dude, I am pretty fucking stoked on this. Though it is looking like this is gonna be so many fucking models to paint up. Okay, so guards are 8 zombies. We haven't done room 1 yet, so let's take a peek. Room 1, boulder-filled passage. Interesting. Interesting. You have an option of allowing this passage to lead, or have it all. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. We can skip that though. Hall of Skeletons. Hall of Skeletons. How many skeletons are there? A dozen skeletons. Hall of Skeletons. Hall of Skeletons. Boom. 12 skilly boys. All right, let's find a good skeleton pack. We'll search for plural to see if we can find a good set. This is kind of what I'm talking about right here. That's sick. Ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-bam-bam-bam. Man, $20 for that many might be where it's at. Let's just grab it. We'll go Finster, Fae, Skeletons Volume 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Bam, boom, bam. I gotta shrink the font on that too. All right. It's looking good though. Looking like we can make this happen. All right, so we got our skeletons here. Bunch of bony guards. We got a guard room with 8 skeletons. So we've already got those with our other zombies. Guard room. 8 zombies. We can skip that. Who's next? Acolyte's chamber. 4 acolytes. Rusty red robes, black cows. Protection from good. Okay. Acolytes chamber. 4 acolytes. Let's find acolytes. Bam. Those are pretty sick, but not quite what I'm going for. What's another search term we could grab here? Chaos cultists. Oh, these guys are sick. I think that's our boys right there. I think that might be our boys right there. Yeah, let's grab that. Fleshcraft Studio. Fleshcraft Studio. Black Oath. Black Oath. Acolytes. Boom. Bam. Sick. Very nice. Alright, continuamos. Got the acolytes. Bam. Chapel of Evil Chaos. What do we have in here? Place. Horrible black shapes in silhouette. Demons of some sort. Bronze vessels. Bloodstained. Okay. Looks like there's no critters in here. Just some encounter stuff. So we'll keep moving forward. All right, we have adepts now. So adepts chambers. 4 adepts. Let's find some more cultists of some sort. Find some more cultists. Something like this, but look a little different. We need some evil cleric type characters. Those are pretty awesome. Those are pretty fucking sick, actually. Yeah, those are pretty sick. Let's go with those. I'm just gonna copy this. Boom. We're gonna go a DV Creations, Acolytes of the Crawling Chaos. Now, these will both be, you know, changeable. Ye Olde Scroll Star. What is a scroll star? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What does that mean? The hell are you talking about? What does that mean, Mako? You fucking with me? You quit that shouting, man. I think we're okay here. Shit. I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling it. You'll never know. I see. I see. What do we got for cultists then? Chanting cultists. Those are fun. Those are all really fun. Alright, so there's no shortage of cultists. I could even change the options if I need to. Yeah, those are great. Let's even grab this as an option. Across the Realms cultists. Across the Realms cultists. Boom. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so we got our adepts. We got our... next is... 4 files of undead, 2 of 10 skeletons each, 2 of 10 zombies. Like, what the fuck do you do? Imagine you're like level 2 characters, right? And you're gonna go and you're gonna deal with fucking 20 zombies and 20 skeletons. That's insane. That's bonkers. I guess you better have some powerful clerics with you. Okay. Is that what it is? Hall of Undead Warriors next. 4 adepts. 4 adepts. That's all. Okay. Hall of Undead Warriors. Hall of Undead Warriors. 20 zombies. 20 skeletons. We've already got those models listed, so we don't need to put them down again. Now we've got our Temple of Evil Chaos. It looks like this is like a deeply described room without any monsters. Okay. And then we've got Chambers of the Evil Priest. Okay, Chambers of the Evil Priest. Chambers of the Evil Priest. What was that, 3 zombies? Three zombies, and then the evil priest himself. Okay, let's add those. 3 zombies, evil priest. Boom. Let's find a good evil priest. Let's just search for evil priest. See if we can't find like these are actually pretty sick. Pretty sick. Pretty damn sick. Oh, that guy's sick. I think that's our boy, actually. That's those skulls, that's fucking badass. Flesh of God's Undead Priest. Flesh of God's Undead Priest. Bam. Boom. Grab that. Alright, we gotta do one more expansion to our canvas here. 12,000. Bam. Let's grab and copy. We're gonna duplicate this layer. We're gonna grab this, cut it. Boom. Slide this fucking thing down. Come in here. Line that back up. Drop a save state. Where are we at? Guest chamber. No critters. Torture chamber. There's a torturer. Okay. We need a torture chamber. Torture chamber. Torture chamber. Dude, we're so close. This thing is finally listed out. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks of work to get this thing together. Torture chamber has the torturer. We can maybe look for like executioner. Would probably be a good way to find it. Yeah, like that's pretty sick right there. I'm cool with that. This here, that pole might not print super well, but let's see what he's equipped with. Huge battle axe, perfect. Excellent. Miniatures craze the executioner. Miniatures craze the executioner. Bam, boom, bow. Good, excellent. On to the next one. Torture chamber there. So we do the crypt. And it looks like the only thing in the crypt, we got some coffins and sarcophagi, remnants of servants, and the sixth tomb open will contain a white. What was that location called? The crypt? The crypt. The crypt. Crypt. White. We need a white. Let's get a good white. Let's find a proper white. That one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. I really like this one. Looks like we're leaning on a whole bunch of Flesh of God stuff. I like his spine tail he's got going on. Pretty sick. Let's shop around first. That one's pretty good too. I don't know about that one. That one's pretty fun. What is he equipped with? Let's see if we can narrow it down. Where was that? That was the crypt. White. Drain 1 level. I don't think whites are gonna have like weapons in this edition. I think they're just like a touch attack thing. So let's see if we can't find a better white. Damn, that guy's sick. That guy's actually fucking balling out of control. Look at that. That's sick. Let's grab that. Let's do this one. Avatars of War. Avatars of War. White Lord with hand weapon. There we go. Sick. Excellent. Alright, done with the crypt. Room 63. We need a gelatinous cube. And I'll probably print that in... well, I start to say that I'll print it in clear resin, but I don't know if that'll scan. Let's do gelatinous cube. Dude, is there a sexy gelatinous cube out there? That one's pretty good. That one's pretty fucking good there. Surely someone has done a sexy gelatinous cube. I think that's it right there. Yeah, dude, that's it. Dude, we're doing Twin Goddess again. Here we go. What room was this? Storage chamber. Storage chamber. Chamber. Gelatinous cube. We're going Twin Goddess miniatures. Is it Twin Goddess minis? No, it is miniatures. Boom. This is the name. Bam. Motherfucker. I smashed a fat finger. Alright. Let's pop our link in here. And I think we're just about there. Just about there, y'all. This needs to come down to size 24. Excellent. Now we're going to go back to 32. Let's see what we got left. Storage chamber leads to cell. There are several skeletons still chained to the wall and one scantily clad female. A fair maiden, obviously in need of rescue. As she is partly around a corner, at first only her shapely legs and body up to the shoulders can be seen. Those who enter and approach closer in for a rude shock. It's actually a Medusa. Okay, I think that's our last monster, y'all. Let's find a fucking sexy Medusa. This is the first model that actually needs to be a sexy lady Medusa. Hold on. We could use a Jiggly Sticks model. You think there's a Fuda version? There's gotta be, right? It's Jiggly Sticks. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed to not see a big old Fuda banner. Most certainly. Oh, dude. That's pretty sick, but it's a, Void Elves. That's fucking Dark Elves. With an epic extra snake. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, this is actually what I'm after, but I don't want the pure blood. It doesn't have a snake lower half. Where's my tits out Medusa lady that's not a snake from the waist down? Are we gonna just go with that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good right there. That might be the one. Pretty fucking good. Let's see a painted version. Yeah, I think this is ours right here. We're going Francesca Musumeci. Alright, we're going oh, what was it? Cell. Why you have the fucking Medusa? Sexy Medusa. Boom, bow. Francesca. And this is called this thing. Boom. Bam. Let's get rid of that. Boom. And we're going to grab our... I got to delete that. We got to shrink this down. Got to shrink this down. We got to create a new line. Boom. Bow. Bow. Perfect. Okay. Now we're sitting at cell. We've done room 64. We go to credits. Okay. It looks like from here we're just dealing with the tavern. All right, so at the very end of the list, I'm not actually going to look for models here, but what I am going to do, let's pull this over to the side and add, let's add the last few items to the list here. And then we're going to complete this document. And we'll do final potential inclusions. Boom. Let's go back to 32. So we have 7x human fighters, fighter NPC adventurers. We have 3x human thief. Actually, let's add NPC adventurers in the tavern town keep. And then we can skip this whole typing NPC every time. All right, so we got 7 human fighters, 3 human thieves. We've got 3 human clerics. We've got 1 human magic user, and then we've got 2 elves, 2x elf, and of course in this edition, if you're an elf, that is your class. We got 2x halfling. Again, if you're a halfling, that's your class. And then we've got 2x dwarves. 2x dwarf. So we may find models for those, we may not. Not really sure how I use these. These will either be like people you can hire and bring along, or like alternate characters for players as they die. And I think we're good, right? So now we've got some tips on designing floor plans. We're talking about the guild house. I think that's our list. I think, boom, we can close this. Let's zoom out. We'll drop a save state. Zoom out. This is a huge document. Boom. Image. Crop to selection. And we're going to save this, and we're going to save this as Keep on the Borderlands. I think it's called KOTB chart. Yep, that's it right there. Blam. All right then. So, with that, we're going to be back here in 2 weeks' time for another TTRPG Tuesday. Before we get there, I will poll the community, and we'll see what we're going to start with first. We're either doing like the Lizardmen or the Bandits or something like that. Maybe the Mad Hermit. We should probably work on a bundle all at once. And the plan is to try and have enough of these models done to play this game in 4 months' time. So if you happen to catch this via the algorithm after the fact, let me know in the comments down below if you've watched this weird compilation of data. Especially if you want to get involved, whether you're talking painting or playing or whatever, let me know. Join the Discord. We will be running this classic adventure. I'm very excited to run this boy. We're going to run old school D&D. So, yeah, with that, TTRPG Tuesday is back. I want to thank y'all for having joined me today. Not exactly terribly exciting, but we've gone through so much stuff on my mini factory. We've got this list done up. We're gonna make this thing fucking work, and we're gonna bring back TTRPG Tuesday in a big way for the second half of the year, and have a lot of fun with it. So with that, let's go ahead and close our poll here. At least one person knows that goblins are evil. They are evil. They're evil. It's in part of the job description. But anyhow, that's what we got tonight. Keep an eye out for more content. We're going to be doing shorts basically every day, as much as I can get away with it. More streams tomorrow. We're going to be back with another paint stream. We're going to be diving back into our Comstar boys, working on these mechs again. So same time, same place, 6 p.m. PST, and we'll catch you then. Anyhow, that's all I got. See ya later. Good night. Seriously, big shout out to y'all for stopping through and populating this stream. Couldn't do without you. Cuddle all the gobos. No. No, goblins are not anything to be cuddled.